Hi Virgo, how are you? Time for your love reading. I know you've been patiently waiting. So let's see what's going on for all of you Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love. For the energies that are going on right now at the end of October, moving into November. What's going on for all of our Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? I've been getting all kinds of stuff. I mean, like, there's some Virgos out there that there's somebody who's head over heels in love with them. Better be careful because there could be a player. I have another Virgo who I feel like they're dealing with a Taurus. And then, what was the other one? There was another one. I don't know, that one's just totally gone. So let's see what's going on. So there's a lot that the universe wants to say to all of you Virgos out there today. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, energies of all of our Virgos in love. Thanks for tuning in, being a part of my channel. I appreciate a thumbs up, like, share, comment, you know, all that good stuff. All right, so let's see what's going on for all of you Virgos. Virgos, we have the Three of Wands, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I think some of you feel like things aren't going the way that you had hoped. If you are pregnant, if it's not you, it's somebody who you are connected with, your person. I think you were hoping that things would have been going in a different direction. What that means, I mean, that could be, you know, that finances were a little bit better, that you were living in a bigger house, that you were ready for the baby when the baby came. I mean, that's the kind of thing is what I'm picking up. So I'm wondering, it feels like there's been this very unfortunate situation that has happened to you, Virgo. I don't know what that is. Again, I wonder whether or not you are really dealing with a Taurus. Maybe this is between you and this Taurus person. I almost feel like there's this energy of you just don't know what to do anymore. So if this is your person who you are involved with, or maybe they're involved with you, I just get that feeling of like, you just don't know what to do anymore. But I also get this energy of like, I'll try again. You know, so it's not like, you know, you're giving up, but you're really feeling pretty exhausted and defeated. Like, I just don't know. I also feel that a lot of you, you know, need to just sit with yourself very quietly. Like you're not getting enough quiet time, that maybe you should take the time to, you know, maybe sit under a tree, just kind of chill out, be alone, go for a long ride, just kind of clear your head. That would be really good for you. All right, so let's look at what's going on. And again, there's this energy of feeling defeated. Now, I think you have been trying everything to hold your ground, to really keep things together, to make things work. But it's like even when things are starting to go good between you and your person, you're always waiting for it to not be good, right? Because that's the kind of energy that the two of you share together. So let's go around and see what the cards are. Now we have the Hierophant here in your recent past. Again, I feel like this is somebody who could be a Taurus. You know, this person, they're meditating, they're in a class meditating. Maybe you need to just really take some time to be alone. I think I do see that a few of you may be in school right now because we do have the Page of Pentacles as well as the Ace of Pentacles here. So, you know, you may be in school, maybe you might be learning some kind of spiritual practice or, and you may be having a hard time with it because you're having a hard time finding that alone time. But I think it's there. I think it's grounded. I think, you know, sometimes you have to find really strange opportunities. Like, so not everybody can set aside 7 o'clock every morning to sit down and, you know, either exercise or do their spiritual practice or whatever. For you, you may find that all of a sudden you have 10 minutes to yourself that you can just kind of steal away and just kind of get your breath. So I don't know who that was for, but I feel like that was really specific for somebody who just feels like they don't have space in their home when they really need it to just kind of pull together. All right, so in your present position here, we do have Temperance, and it sits across with the High Priestess reversed. So the card of Temperance is trying to figure out how to make things work, you know, creating the alchemy that's needed in order to turn a situation around. I think it's also a card of being very patient. I think you're very patient, Virgo. Probably more patient than most people give you credit for. But, you know, you can't go against what you know you need to be doing in order to just avoid conflict or avoid their reaction. Do you know what I'm saying? So while you're trying to figure out how things work, maybe what you need to look at a little bit closer is, how do I handle this? Do I just give in rather than, you know, stand my ground? Because I feel like there's an energy of you needing to, you know, stand your ground, because every time you give in or you don't say what's truly on your heart, it just gives that other person even more leverage the next time they try to like sway you in a direction that you don't want to go in. I hope that made sense. All right, so what sits above you here is the Three of Cups. This is great. I mean, because I think you're feeling better than you have, even though you feel defeated. There's this energy of being very hopeful. I think you might have struggled in the past when it came to how to handle your finances, but with this Ace of Pentacles, I think there's a whole new fresh start. Now, don't be surprised if there is an opportunity that arises while you are out with some of your friends, co-workers, your own peers, things of that nature. And it may be a situation that you don't really feel like you want to go to. You know, suppose, I don't know, like all of your girlfriends are going out to lunch and you're not really feeling it. You know, I would highly encourage you to go anyway, even if you're not feeling it, because in that gathering, just there could be an opportunity for you. All right, so just keep your eyes and ears open. All right, so as we move through, I do get the sense that a lot of you Virgos are going against your intuition. It's almost like, you know what you need to be doing, your dreams are telling it, you get these signs and things like that, yet you're not paying attention to your intuition. So I think you need to be more in tune to what's going on. Now, if you are a female, okay, this is just for a few of you. If you are a female and you have not been to have a checkup, a PAP, or something like that, I think it's time to tune into yourself before we hunker down for the winter time. I'm just picking up that for somebody, especially if you're looking at wanting to become pregnant, maybe now's the time to get those appointments set up and ready. You know, make sure that you're actually like physically fit and everything else, you know, so that you can have a nice healthy pregnancy. Because I do get the sense that there is somebody who is pregnant, is going to be pregnant. It's a whole new thing. It could be your very first child. You know, so this is all brand new to you. So if you are newly pregnant, it's your first child, you'll make it. You'll figure it out. All right. All right. Six of Swords reversed. So, you know, it's just like there's this undercurrent of being unsettled. Again, like I said earlier, I feel like with a lot of you Virgos, what ends up happening is that, you know, things start to go really, really good and your person's really happy. Oh my God, I just got bipolar. Maybe your person's a little bipolar. So you always got one eye open. It's just like, just because things are really, really calm, it's like you're always waiting for the other shoe to fall. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think this is something is like you're going to try to figure out how to get out of all of this turbulence. And again, I think it would be very important for you to find something that you can do yourself, whether it is meditation, yoga, exercise, running, swimming, you know, some kind of, you know, mental clearing type of practice would be really, really helpful for you. Yeah, and again, the Hermit. I think there's this real drive for you to just be by yourself so that you can process things. You know, I get the sense that whoever it is that this is resonating to, you're a very calm, very patient type of person. And, you know, you just don't do things, you know, half-assed. It's like you really think things through most of the times. You know, so I think even now you're trying to digest how you're going to calm, you know, I feel like you have to smooth some waters that are just really rattled. I mean, you have the Six of Wands reversed with this Wheel of Fortune reversed. So I feel like something very unfortunate happened. And, you know, I mean, that destabilizes everybody. And your person might be like, you know, off the charts, like doom, gloom, doesn't know what to do. And, you know, how do you help them during this stressful time that's going on? You know, because that can be unfortunate. Could be maybe you lost your job, maybe money is cut off, you know, something, you know, your car breaks down, now you need a new car, what are you going to do? You know, things of that nature, especially with like the Wheel of Fortune. It could be, you know, you may have a serious breakdown with your car. So if your car's been making noise, go get it checked out, all right? Okay, let's see. What else is going on here? Any more for our Virgos? So we have the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Star, and the Two of Wands. So you got to make a decision about, you know, how you're going to make changes and move forward in your life. The Six of Pentacles, again, money, I think there was, whatever is unfortunate, and I really feel like there's been like this major financial blow that might have hit you. If that did help, you know, happen, I think it's going to point you in another direction that's going to lead you to something even bigger and better, all right? So, again, there's this big energy of alchemy surrounding you. Everything is happening because it's supposed to. Maybe you don't understand it all, but it's all happening as it is. But you are going to be faced with a decision and moving in a whole other direction. Okay, for our Virgos that I was talking about earlier, who I just feel like there's somebody head over heels in love with you. And I have the King of Wands reversed here. So be very careful of this person. You know, it's almost as if this person comes in really aggressively, like, no, you need to really come out with me, and you need to go out with me. I mean, if they're just so pushy and everything else, red flags are waving. You know, pay attention to it. Don't, you know, it's better to not even get involved with people like that to begin with, because once you open the door, it's hard to close it. So don't even open the door. If you even have this feeling that this person, you know, there's something just not right with them, you know, because I get this real player, sleazy energy about them. Anyway, I feel like they're really after you. They're watching you. They got their eye on you. And, you know, if you want them, that's great. But if you don't want them, be careful, all right? And again, the Chariot reverse, your car. Be careful of your car. I can't help but feel that a lot of you Virgos, you know, you're going to have some car trouble. So if you have this feeling that you need to get your car fixed, or, you know, make sure your spare is working, I mean, just car trouble, all right? That's coming down the pipeline for you. All right, anything else? No, I think other than that, you'll be all right. Let's get some advice from another deck, all right, just to kind of balance the playing field here. What advice do you have for our Virgos? Oh yeah, be free. Okay, I feel like there's this real energy of just being you, hanging out. This is a card of somebody who's a real free spirit. Now over here we had the Hierophant straight up, and now we have the Hierophant reverse. So if you were involved with somebody, maybe you have this really intense connection with them. I see that starting to dissipate because you're starting to move on your own, because, you know, at the end of the day, you want your life in order. You're a Virgo. Virgos are very grounded. They like their lives how it is. Even if it seems chaotic to a Virgo, that chaos has order. You know, so I think the most important thing is to just truly be you. Let your spirit be you. If you know, want to take off for a couple days, take off for a couple days. If that's what you need to be alone so you can process whatever it is that your person is throwing at you, do it. You know. All right. I'm going to end it here, Virgo. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't, and I'll see you at the next reading, all right? Until the next one, bye now.